it's an exhibition game, but for Jayla to have this kind of start in front of people in a game setting, how important was this game for her? For you to see what you saw from her tonight, too.
Yeah, but I think, like, we see that all the time from Jayla, right? Like, I tell her all the time, like, Jayla, you flirt really hard with us. You know, like, we'll see flashes of this, like, whole, my goodness, like, there's nobody else on our team. And so now the challenge for her is just to being consistent with it. We know what Jayla has, and I think we all have Jayla, and we hold Jayla to these, like, crazy high standard. And I don't know if Jayla knows how high, you know, that we hold her. But she's locked in. You know, her and Alex and our GA, 8:15 every morning, we're getting workouts in. And, you know, and it's just 30 minutes, just developing really good habits. And then, two, you know, our job is to make sure we put her in the best spots. You know, I think you saw at the start of the game, it was 2 minutes, but she plays so quick if she's got to exert, you know, 3 trips down, you know, she get her out real quick, 30 seconds, you know, and she did. Like, she didn't even come and tell me. 30 seconds, she was ready to go back in. So just getting her to be consistent with those things, there's not a lot of Jayla Smiths in the country. What kind of dynamic can you have with Jayla and Spider on the floor at the same time? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot different than what we've looked here, you know, in the last few years at Purdue. Just really great athletes, long-armed, you know, just game changers, really. And I think you saw a little bit of that between the two of them. Their pace is just different than anybody out there. I mean, your veterans did what you probably thought they would do, but just the way your freshmen kind of settled into the game after the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then the production that they gave you. Yeah. You know, I think, I think you hit it right on the nose there. Kind of knew what we were going to get from the 4 of them, and then Jayla's really the coin toss, and she responded in the right way. You know, Mary Ashley comes in right off the bench, just toughness, you know, energy. I mean, she plays 15 and a half minutes and had 15 and 12, and you know, probably could have put her in there a little bit more minutes down the stretch, but she already had her 15 and 12, and I was like, okay, let's give Mila and Elena some burn out there. So, and then Rashonda comes in, and the pace changes immediately. Her ability to get in the paint, you know, her trying to understand this level of, you know, it's not just always getting in the paint and dropping down to post or scoring a layup. It's kicking out and recognizing where your shooters are, and I think she caught the ball on the right wing and attacked middle and kicked to Kenna on the left wing. And that's just the kind of stuff that we're challenging Rashonda to bring to our team. And then Kenna comes in and, you know, makes her first 4 threes. So, yeah, just production from those 3, you know, not at all surprised.
Hey, Coach, you know, obviously it's an exhibition game, but, you know, how do you sort of look at this game and sort of piece together the details, you know, as to where the preparation is compared to what you're going to face against UCLA? You shot for 50% from 3, but obviously, you know, it's going to be a different ball game when you're playing the number 4 ranked team in the country next week. Yeah.
Probably a little different ball game, you know, but we're going to prep and prepare the same way we tried to against Quincy. Obviously, they lost some players and had some transfers coming in, new coach coming in. So a lot of our preparation is what we knew they had coming back and then what this coach liked to do at her old school. So of the things that we thought that they would do, and when they did it, I thought our group did a really good job of trying to take away those actions. Now, with that being said, obviously we'll have a little bit more film on UCLA because they returned quite a bit. Obviously, got a couple transfers in there, so the preparation is going to take to a little higher level. But I feel like our new kids started, you know, they understood some of the scout-based stuff that we challenged them to do today. Obviously, there were some mistakes that we want to clean up and sure, but. For the most part, you know, I felt like our group was pretty locked into what we challenged them to do, and now we just take it to the nth degree next Monday.
Coach, it was an 11-10 game. You put Rashonda in there, and then the whole dynamic just changed. I mean, from a coaching perspective, what was she bringing that maybe wasn't in the game before to really ignite that run and really turn this into what you hope it was?
I think we just kind of all settled in, I think the first game of the year, I don't care if you're a freshman or a 6-year senior, you're going to have a certain kind of anxiety or, nerves to you. If you don't, there's something wrong with you, right? Like it means you really want it and you love being here. So, and I think we just kind of finally settled in. We told our group, the first 5 minutes, maybe even the first quarter, they're going to come out here with a lot of energy and probably make some shots, make some tough shots. And once we kind of settled in and just credit Rashunda, M.A. and Kenna for coming in and making sure we didn't drop off when they did sub in.
You were ranked number 90. You were ranked 94th in 3-point field goal percentage last year. Today, you shoot 50%. As far as like the way the feel and the way that those 3-pointers came, is that just something that you're trying to hopefully replicate throughout the season? You think, as far as that end is concerned?
Yeah, if we can shoot 50% from the three every game, that would be really great. I think we just got some good looks. We got some good looks in transition, got some paint touches and kickouts. Obviously, with Caitlin and Mary Ashley, and then even Mila and Elena, they had such a physical presence about them in this game. So I think our guards were getting some clean looks. Obviously, a lot of things we got to clean up, timing-wise and execution-wise on the offensive end. But, when we did get some clean looks, our shooters did their job and knocked them down.
I'm just getting this vibe, just this level of focus. I mean, I tried to throw a little fun question there at the end about Halloween, and Jayla and Spider were just completely focused. Where is just the feel in the locker room right now heading into this season? It really seems like there's a different level of focus coming into this year specifically.
Yeah, I think we've got 5 hungry returners who've been a part. They got a taste of the NCAA tournament last year. They got a taste of some big wins and then some not so great losses in league play. And then you've got 8 newbies who are hungry and out there to kind of prove that they belong here. 1 through 13, and I don't know when was the last time we can say this, we've got 13 individuals on our team who absolutely adore Purdue and want Purdue to win. And if you've got a group like that, they're going to fight like hell for each other.